to size your cod and kidney together, first you need, of course, your cod and kidney. I'm doing Return of the Jedi, but they're all going to be the same. You need your drill, of course. I have a step drill just for cleaner holes, something to mark with, and your armor studs and screws. So first you're going to put on your flight suit wearing what you would underneath it normally, because even like a belt will affect how everything fits. And so we're going to grab the cod plate and put it on, kind of hold it in place, get the kidney plate, and get a nice tight fit. And then we're going to start with just holding one side together and marking where you have it. So now we have a hole there. And I probably should have double checked that it was centered, which is why I have that mirror behind me. It felt like it was, but yep, that looks pretty good. So we're going to drill out this first hole and try and get it about centered with your kidney plate. And then we're going to bolt it together. And because Jedi has two holes for some reason, I'm going to bolt it on the closest one. Then we're going to put it back on. This flight suit is a little baggy on me, but I'll get a new one eventually. And then, again, make sure it's pretty centered on your back. Get everything nice and tight, but still comfortable. There's so much extra fabric on my flight suit. Mark the other hole. Take it off. And then we're going to drill that hole out. So now we've got the other hole. Do another test fit just to be sure that everything seems right. Okay, that's good. Alrighty, there we go. And now that that is sized on there, you will have plenty of extra plastic on the ends of your cod plate. And you can leave that on if you would like, but for aesthetics, I'm sure you saw it popping out. I'm going to go ahead and just take a box cutter and just cut off that extra plastic. And a very simple just score and snap it off will work. So then there's my kidney. You can also add a few additional holes if you would like, just for some extra adjustments. If you want to get a little bit more fancy, you can do something kind of similar to what they did on the original. So first, not what they did on the original, but I, on this one, have glued on Velcro, and I find that to act as a belt, which really helps in the kitting up process to hold everything in place. And I would recommend doing that second because you probably will trim off plastic. But if you want to get a little more fancy, you can do kind of a sliding bolt. This is a bit more of an extreme example. In the Super Trooper photos, you can see what they did on the original. And this allows for a lot more adjustment. I fitted this one before I lost a lot of weight, and so even though I have all that adjustment, it's still too small. But basically what I've got here is the screw, a washer, on this side a washer, and then a little clip to hold the screw on, and then it can just move freely. However, that's pretty unnecessary in my opinion. Putting 2 holes, 2 or 3 holes on the kidney, and then if you have Jedi, go ahead and put the 2 holes on Jedi, and that alone will be plenty of adjustments, because if you put an extra hole on right here, no matter how you place the cod plate, that hole's going to be covered anyway. So yeah, that is how you size your cod and kidney. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.